Hello Internet, it is me, your ex-Kirby, and I'm here with a very important announcement. If you're watching this on the Saturday of the Eye of Winter Classic 2, then the deadline for registration for Team League is tonight. So if you have 3 or 4 friends who like Eternal, sign the fuck up right now. That's it, that's the announcement. Also, subscribe to aReNGee Eternal, we have emotes now. Here's one of them now. The magic of editing. It's like midnight. I'm not done with the video yet. It's fucking great.
If Sirius can draw the second time for this curve, then this is going to be really impressive. Even without it, he can go Valk Enforcer into Obelisk, which is going to put on a ton of pressure.
So he kind of wants to draw a Seed of Wisdom, considering he's now missing double Primal and doubles time.
Yep.
So
Sirius is opting not to play the Valkyrie Enforcer and just to slow roll a bit more, which I can understand for sure. Now this turn, I'd imagine, yeah, he's going with the Obelisk.
Sirius list doesn't actually play any copies of Seed of Wisdom.
Oh my god.
So
I'm gonna have to look at this mana base and cry a little bit later. I am very much on the $3 decks run 12 seats train.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, it stretches it in a slightly different way, though, because what this list doesn't do is run the Initiate of the Sands and warp its mana base around trying to play them on turn 1. So, in that way, it's a little less restricted. But in the later game, yes, it has way, way more double influence requirements.
It does have a lot of seats and banners, though.
Yeah.
Compared to the other lists, so...
Which is something it gets to do.
Yeah.
Sorry, you go.
A lot of its power will be slow, but its influence should be there, unless you draw a hand like this, in which case you're kind of dead in the water. Looks like Love Up does draw a Justice Sigil immediately, and sort of gets out of it, though. Or as we see on the Spanish theme, a Celo del Justice.
Yeah.
Cele de Tempo. My Spanish isn't very good, and that may be Portuguese. I'm not very good at languages. But
okay, let's move away before we offend everyone. Because I assure you, however bad you are at them, I'm worse.
Presumably 4 Obliterates still in the deck. But yeah, I think you want it just for things like this Soulfire Drake that's going to be coming down. That Rhino does not have Annihilate up for. Rhino going to go down to 5 here. Oh boy. And unless we see some sort of silence come out of Rhino, which I don't think Rhino really has, all of Sunnyvale's creatures a lot more dangerous now.
It's definitely something that he's going to be worried about going long, but I expect we're going to like Rhino still has some chances to get back from this. I think that this straight in the shadow here is going to be coming out pretty well. We have a game still going on. Just as long as there's no Obliterates close to the top of Sunnyvale's deck, we'll continue to play.
Obliterates or any sort of I guess it could be another Soulfire Drake if the Groundbreakers came in. I'm trying to think of things that could have or Magma Hound with flying in charge. That works too. We are going to see the Annihilate come down for Rhino, though. This is fun, little top deck, and I believe Rhino's got a banish left in hand, correct?
Yeah, this is really, So Rhino really wants to get an eye on to get a little bit of life points back. Charging little Grenadin drone there. That's some fun little action. Oh wow! Oh no, it was flying.
Flying, yep.
Charge.
I knew what you were saying. I got you. We're good. We're together on this. Oh well, I was like, wow, Rhino actually, fighting back a little bit, and then this happened.
I mean, it's really just staying on the edge of our seat here, keeping it competitive.
Do you? Yeah, actually, no. I agree with Rhino here. I was wondering, do you fire off the other banish here on just the grounded drone?
Like, there's just
like you're. All right, I can respect not doing it last turn because like you're already at 6, right? So Obliterate's already going to kill you. You're not going to fall down to 3s where Torch is going to kill you. So I appreciated that there. Sunnyvale whiffing, though.
Just a lot of power for 25 power aggro deck. He's definitely just itching for some action.
Oh, well, that's some action. And we can fire off this Suffocate, too. And quite possibly close out this game. Does Sunny see the line, though? Sunny... I feel like this is okay, but I guess we have the Annihilate. No! No! Sunny, why? Oh, all right.
Oh, Sync Power concede. We got it. Okay.
Oh, excellent game. Very quick match between Sunnyvale and Sir
Pretty
Rhino.
Rough. Which, so I think that I would like to have that blocker attacking with the 7/7. I like that.
Yeah.
He's here to, not here to mess around.
Yeah, no, I definitely like that, and I like the ordering that that happened in, because attacking with the reality where maybe there's a world where Child Roland wants to go ahead and double block with that Crimson Fire Maw and possibly one of the other creatures, so maybe you get to save your Vanquish, though Vanquish seems somewhat suspect in this matchup. However, now we see Child Roland at 5 power. Are we going to see this Soulfire Drake come down? It's gonna trade with the Enforcer, but then the rest of Child Roland's deck is a lot more scary.
Roland's side, you need to connect with this. Wow, he's doing the Obliterate on that. That's surprising. I understand where he's going with this, though.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I am okay with that. However, the more I'm thinking about it, I really like the Soulfire Drake play, because Angry Chicken's deck is going to have issues with flyers in general. So even if it ends up being like an Oni Ronin that gets like flying, right? Or a Stonecrest Yeti, that's still going to be continuous points of damage kind of checking in. Now Angry Chicken's got to leave back, or excuse me, Child Roland's got to leave back a blocker, so that way he just doesn't die on the crackback. This game is turning out to be decently close, though.
Blocks 1/7/7 here. Keeps the Snowcrest Yeti. That's 7 damage plus 6 in hand. That's lethal.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Wow, that's a really tight play there. Whew.
I like it.
Wow, that was a rough game.
All right, and so yeah, so my line, in retrospect, maybe not the best, because we're getting 10 points of damage in with this Soulfire Drake now.
Yeah. I think that you needed to get more damage with it. And so now, going for the Obliterate.
Yeah.
But basically, what you're saying is like, maybe I lose to Protect, which is rough, but he has to go for it. Perfect, exact damage. I love it out of Child Roland. We're going.
I think a Shadow Sigil is probably one of the best draws. That or a Xenon Banner, probably one of the best draws that Lights Out can have right now.
I think I like taking this block. Just stop Serena from acquiring any material. That Annihilate's pretty good.
Yeah, like I don't. I think I would have. Yeah, look how punished that is. I feel like. Yeah, I feel like I would have just taken that hit for 7. Yeah, Rhino gets a card, but then like, I don't know. I also had the benefit of actually seeing what was drawn, but another Vara's favor from Rhino.
I just jeez, another one. Okay, we're still in this. We still have a game.
Yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy.
To remember a Vara's choice. Okay, and now we get so Rhino is able to subvert it, because that was a card that was dead until now. The BM is real. I love it. It's not BM. It's for totally legit. But that was okay. Basically, Kamado just needs to hit whatever it is that's been hitting all these war cries, and the game probably just ends. I mean, I guess that there's hitting a lot of power. This is something that I did see in the games that was a possibility to take place. So Lights Out actually is in position to win the race here, surprisingly. Even though not exactly the best tools for the job.
Yeah, so we're going to see Kamado falling down to 5 here. Lights Out 8 is going to be able to get a little bit of... going down to 4. So get one more attack, and there's a quarry off the top. Wow, this has been very unfortunate for Kamado. However, if we find another Ikaria,
he has to harsh rule. He has to harsh rule.
Wow, we're at work right? What 25 now, or are we just at 20? Am I getting a little overzealous?
We've like just infinite. Whatever it is just never dying to anything conventional. But of course, as we know, what it's going to be is the Valkyrie Enforcer that gets hit by the Annihilate.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Not nothing, but it's not what he's looking for. Champion of Mystery has to harsh rule that.
Oh my god! Wow, these Kamado, I feel for you. Man, do I feel for you.
Rough.
All right, let's see. Just a casual
25, 20.
Death Strike off the top.
Right on time.
Oh my god.
This is how I like it. This is it.
Yeah,
okay, top deck war. Okay. We'll see if he can still draw a Titan. Titan is really good in this scenario.
We're going to see an Ion come down, end of turn. Not going to be able to get any damage through because with this Ikaria. What is Ace digging for right now? A miracle?
Just life gain of some sort. What does he draw with that? Send it. Can't see what he draw yet with that. Was it good enough?
Don't know. Varus. Oh, Varus Fever gets him out of lethal. Puts him down to 1.
No, God.
Oh,
he has to shove the Mystic.
And he still goes down to 2. Oh my God, this has been a great fucking game. I'm so enjoying. Oh my goodness.
Okay, let's see. The delay on Lights Out Ace's hand is also just so hard. You just want to know what happens.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Kamado's at 2.
We need another harsh rule, right?
3. Sabotage is not going to do it. We let somebody takes the game.
Wow.
Takes 32. Tavron getting hit by Icarius like 7 times in the face, and it's just too easy for him.
Wow.
Come with a real deck next time. Come on out. Karia, bad card. Double Scribe getting it done.
Yeah, it's
love it. Okay.
Garbage.
Let's talk about sideboards.
Once you have the Desert Marshals and the Iron Thorn, then you can actually do a block that way. But that means that you're not going to be able to deal with cards like Varus Choice. And Ace actually going for the Varus Choice on the hand. I actually really like this play. It can get the Desert Marshal out, and it can also get Sandstorm Titan, both of which are cards that Ace is really going to want to get rid of.
Yeah.
If you have Varus Choice, there is no way for the Desert Marshal to ambush out in response. So this is a really good way to sort of disable that Desert Marshal play into basically Steward of the Pasts. And Ace does have the Protect for it.
And then he responds with the Annihilate.
Yeah, so yeah, that's a really, really good sequence of events there for Ace. He gets the Martial Iron Thorn that he wanted to get, and then he also gets the
Rapid Shot face with the 1/2/2 that gets through plus Instigator. Although I think I like Sunnyvale's line the most in that he now has 8 outs to just kill Rhino on the spot.
Yeah.
And Rhino really has to be defensive here.
I think Sunnyvale missed an opportunity earlier to just have played a Rapid Shot on maybe those 2 Outlaws just for 4 damage, because that would have been the game by now. But I think it'll still work out in his favor here.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. Okay. I don't know how much I like this line. If he didn't play the Instigator first, he could have double Rapid Shot, but I think he just wants the 1 damage ping.
Yeah, I think that's actually the better.
It does let him deploy the Rakano Outlaw. He doesn't.
So that's so weird because it's Strain, not Harsh Rule, right? Like,
Oh. Okay. Yep. Yeah, and Sunny not playing the Rakano Outlaw kind of gives Rhino the knowledge that he can swing safely.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right. When you're hot, you're hot.
And Rhino has
Bandit
actually
Queen gets the
exploded, so
win.
that's pretty hot.
Yeah, that's not a good sign for Unearthly. It's a very good sign for Sarius, seeing only one unit come in.
Yeah, second protect from Unearthly, or third really.
Wow, he's blocking.
Well, that's what Unearthly wanted to see, if I'm completely honest.
Yeah.
But here comes the Titan, and we've got an active obelisk now. So this everything Sarius draws from this point on is gonna be powerful, and Unearthly's already having enough trouble just dealing with the board as it is.
I'm pretty surprised Unearthly blocked there. I thought he had a no block thing going on, but he drew a second protect, so he's just super protect flooded, and needs to draw some gas. Impending Doom.
That actually blocks.
Not that good into Titan though.
Right, but it stops him from dying to Titan immediately.
They can't trade after this power comes down, unfortunately.
Oh, right, because we
so
went back
he
down
needs to just jump.
7. Yeah.
Man, this is the point where you want to protect your own face to stop taking Impending Doom damage before remembering that it's your own unit and that doesn't work. How much is Sarius playing around Finest Hour here, though? With the block with Kothon and this potential non-attack here, I feel like he's convinced himself that Unearthly has, or rather, Unearthly has convinced him that he has Finest Hour, and Sarius is now playing around that and giving Unearthly time. So this is a great bluff from Unearthly.
Well, here comes Obelisk.
Well, that'll help you play around Finest Hour. But it did buy Unearthly a turn.
That's the value of being able to play Protect and Finest Hour in the same deck, because you just never know what your opponent just never knows what you have.
So is that a slay? That is a slay.
Oh,
and that's
wow!
A 1-turn clock for Unearthly.
Unearthly might steal this now. Holy cow!
If Sarius misses, and he does.
Wow. So that's 2-2, right?
Yeah, that
Unearthly
brings it
staying
back.
alive here in the top 6, but in the semifinals for the winners bracket.
So Sarius playing around the Phantom Finest Hour ended up costing him, and Sarius can just take this hit. This is not a big deal. 3 damage per turn.
Look at what Rhino drew though.
Yeah, he drew a Predator, but he can't play it this turn, which means that at least one Seraph roll is going to go off, and that could be the difference.
I mean, what do you get off Seraph that makes a big deal here?
Another Seraph?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, there's stuff like Mystic Ascendant, Marison, like all kinds of bomb legendaries that could be pretty high impact here.
I think Marison would be good. Mystic Ascendant, I guess it doesn't die to Carnosaur.
No way you can play Scouting Party here, right? Yeah. All right. So let's see what he gets.
Oh my God!
For
Holy cow! Whoa! Time Weaver off of Seraph. That is maybe the best thing he could have got.
For those of you not, I was thinking about this. I didn't say it, but for those of you wondering what this card does, it is slow on a stick. It's a 3/4 beater that doubles the cost of a card in a player's hand. So nice 12 power Carnosaur. No more removal spell for you, and Seraph's gonna get to keep rolling.
And that revealed Serrano's entire hand to Sarius. So that gives okay. So Seraph comes down. Disaster averted for Serrano, but holy cow, that was a big roll right there. Time Weaver, an underrated card, does see some fringe play. Definitely a lot better off of Seraph as a 6/8 when it hits a Carnosaur, though. Wow, normally a 5. No, I think. He's just dead. He's just dead, right? If you kill the 2/2, he's dead, and if you kill the Titan, he's dead.
If you kill the 2/2, he can chump Titan and block one of the 5/3s with his own Titan, and then you've only got 5 plus 4 plus 2, and he goes to 1.
Yeah, you have to block Titan with Seraph. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's just Carnosaur's lethal.
Right, but Toth has to go for that rather than the much safer play of playing Heart of the Vault. In order to guarantee that he is lethal. And obviously, Moosh has 3 cards in hand. Toth doesn't know what they are. They could be Stand-Togethers. They could be
Desert Marshal.
And Carnosaur into Stand-Together here would have been devastating to Toth, because he would have just jump attacked with a Carnosaur. So playing around that, he goes for the line that does not set up lethal, but he's in such a commanding position, it's probably fine.
Yeah, exactly. I think either way, he's going to win this game.
He saw the lethal. Oh, never mind. He found the lethal anyways. Heart of the
Yep.
Vault is a hell of a card. He just drew a torch.
Yep. Free torch. Anybody?
So-
Free torch?
We mathed it out, and Toth also mathed it out, but he could see the top of his deck and we could not. All right. Those look like the correct blocks. Yep. Unfortunately, good blocking math does not save you.
Not from a 0 power torch to the face.
Man, you know what would have been the most disgusting draw though? A second Heart of the Vault. Oh no, I guess that's only reduced by 2.
Yeah, it's
Never
only
mind.
2. It's not Fire Maw.
It's not the 4. He
from
has
Fire
fewer cards that deal with Runehammer than he does cards that die to Annihilate. But yeah, here's the Tavrod coming down, and maybe just race it. Slam that Ikaria? No.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
I guess not.
I was getting excited.
Yeah, I would have done it. You know me.
Well, he's got a Bloodletter to buff it up, and Kamada's going to need some hard removal to remove this. Like, he gets free value out of the Annihilate here, safely using it on a Mirror Vulcan Forcer as there are 0 other targets.
Yep.
And that's a pretty big health swing, and now Akari's not looking so good. Even Tavrod doesn't block.
This is kind of crazy. Unearthly maybe even taking this game as well.
Oh my god, if Ikaria doesn't chump, Finest Hour pushes Tavrod into 11 damage and kills him.
Oh my god. Well, is Unearthly gonna win this off of a Finest Hour?
It seems this tournament has been Unearthly's finest hour, it seems.
Yeah,
Kamado's not going to block it, right?
No, there's no way you block this.
And then you just die. Oh my god.
My gosh.
Finest hour coming in clutch for Unearthly in
Tavrod,
two absolutely
doesn't
critical
need text.
games.
Tavrod does not need text. Confirmed.
Confirmed. It's just a 5/7. I don't know what everybody's so up in arms about.
Surprise, surprise. So Quarry comes out, takes a Tavrod over a power.
Whew.
That is, whoo, yeah, that is the right reaction I have to that.
Kamado has decided that power problems are for other players.
Yeah, this man loves his beef, and he will not give it up for anything.
All right, well. I once had to decide between my second power and an Ikaria, and I felt pretty similar to how Kamado must have there.
All right, so he gets the 4th power.
He does find it, so it ends up working out. He can play this Annihilate and kill the Volk if he wants to.
Yeah, and he does, which leaves Unearthly basically out of place.
He's got nothing.
And
Some
Annihilate
power.
Annihilate does not line up well with the Beefmaster himself.
I mean, Instigator looks cool, but it just dies to Runehammer. Oh, it doesn't die to Runehammer. My mistake. Unearthly is holding that Finest Hour, but because there was a pause, and Kamado is paying attention to the game, odds are that he'll know, and he won't go for the Runehammer, and he doesn't. He plays the Tavrod, although I'm not sure if that's because he's playing around Finest Hour or we're in full-on Tavrod love mode.
I mean, he's also just gotten played by Finest Hour before, so he knows better now.
Man, if Unearthly straps on a Bloodletter and attacks, you can't block, right? You saw the pause. You saw the pause.
Yeah. Especially when you have 2 slays in hand, like why bother? You're at 24, just slay it.
So do you just play like Bloodletter and then try to block if you're Unearthly?
No. How do you? What do you mean? How do you block? Which is Finest Hour? No, that sounds awful.
Yeah, just block Finest Hour.
No, you get in for 6.
Because you can't really attack in.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, you can, but what?
Oh my god!
What? All right. Well, that worked out pretty well for Unearthly.
Wow.
So Finest Hour number 4.
Okay,
it's
well,
just
here
hour
comes the
after
slay.
hour.
Yeah, hour after hour.
After hour.
Slays
And plays a
down.
Doom. He has drawn the Protect backup. And Protect backup will work on the first Annihilate. Would have actually been quite good if If
there wasn't
Kamado,
a second Annihilate.
yeah. So Kamado's using the second Annihilate in response because Unearthly does play. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because of the Maiden, but it could have mattered because Unearthly does play Dark Return.
Right.
But Unearthly now not in great shape. He can do the Interrogator thing, but that dies to Torch plus Runehammer.
What did he draw though?
So I have to say it's looking like Kamado's gonna take it.
Yeah, it's gonna look like Kamado is the champion.
Don't wanna call it too soon. Unearthly
right
drew a power, yeah, 9 power. That's tough.
And this FJS mid-range deck, just a little bit bigger than the Argenport deck, has a lot of nice ways to deal with Unearthly's units that are all need to be interacted with in pretty different ways between the removal, the silences, and the weapons. So
Lots of cards
really
to keep people honest. I mean, the Runehammers have been nearly MVP in these matches. Single-handedly killing Unearthly, just bonk for 4 every turn. You know, people weren't playing torches expecting the big time mirrors, but enough talking about the decks. Unearthly has fallen, and Kamado is officially the world champion of the first year of the Eternal Tournament Series.